What's up, y'all, and welcome to Not Your Average Therapy Thursday. I am your host, Countess Danielle. Listen, today is so special to me. It is so important for me to bring on and collaborate with women that inspire me. And today I have the Black girl powerhouse herself. Essence Magazine has named her best-selling author. She is one of the top 100 most admired African-American women in literature. Listen, St. Louis City has given her her own day. June 24th is declared as Brenda Hampton Day. You guys, help me welcome. Drop those claps, drop those hearts in the comments, and help me welcome Miss Brenda Hampton.
Hi.
Hey, Queen.
Hey, sweetie. How are you?
So excited, so grateful to have you with me today.
Girl, I'm happy to be here too. Thank you for inviting me.
Listen, we just have to hop right in because you have a full roster, honey. I'm talking author, screenwriter, producer,
Yes.
business owner.
Don't forget wife, mother, just everything, girl. Just everything.
Wife and mom. And we gonna dive into that. But
Yes.
it's something that I personally want to know. Black girl powerhouse films. So can you tell me a little bit about what that is exactly?
Yeah, well, Black Girl Powerhouse Films is just something that I started because I wanted to put all of my upcoming movies under this umbrella. Okay, now, if you know anything about Black Girl Powerhouse, before I had the retail, Black Girl Powerhouse Retail, and we still have the online store. I even wanted to have the Black Girl Powerhouse house, the actual house that we were going to build for Black girls, to come out like a resort style house, which we still have to do that, but that's like a $2 to $5 million project. I'm working on it, So we just wanted Black girl films, everything underneath the Black Girl Powerhouse umbrella, which the Blood Brothers is the first film that I actually produced. All these other films are coming up underneath the Black Girl Powerhouse umbrella as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you got started with Black Girl Powerhouse as being an author, right? Everything kind of branched off from being an author.
Yes, everything just branched off from being an author. I've been writing for many, many years. And I just, I retired from everybody know I retired a few years ago. And then because I wanted to, of course, delve more into film. So here I am. Yeah.
So tell me, how old were you when you wrote your first book?
Oh my God, really? I grew up. Okay, so this goes way, way back. Okay, way, way, way back. When I was 5, I was writing stories. Okay, I was just writing stories. I love to write. My first novel I think I penned was I want to say in 1996. And that was the story, the In My Shoes. At that time, it wasn't called In My Shoes. It was actually Black Diary. So, yeah. So I wrote that, and I was too scared to put it out. I was like, I can't put this out because it's telling all my business, But yeah, eventually I did. But then I wrote another book, and that book actually just really took off. It was called Two Wrongs Don't Make a Right.
Okay, so you mentioned In My Shoes, right? But is it In My Shoes like your life story?
Yes, In My Shoes is the life story. It's actually the first book I ever wrote. I mean, when you're writing about your story, your life story, it takes years and years to try to make it all make sense, So I kept putting it aside. I would write, put it aside. I'd write over it, go back, make changes, add a little bit more to it. So, but I didn't want to publish it yet, but it was the first book I actually wrote. Yeah.
Really? And I'm learning, and I love this, right? I told you I didn't want to get into too much because even though this interview is for everybody else, it's so for me too. Like
I got you.
As a Black woman, we're often met with people in situations that we want to steer away from and not things that inspire us. And honey, you inspire me so
Oh,
much
that's
in
so
so many
sweet.
different ways. So
That's so sweet. I am so, I love to hear that because this is my purpose.
yeah.
It's just my purpose in life. And I really love to hear that. I love when people are inspired. And it's, when I meet you, I just say to you, it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. We just don't know why God put us together, but I'm glad he did. You
Amen.
know? Yeah.
And so in my shoes, you said has actually helped and inspire a lot of people though. Like just for you
Yeah,
being and showing people that this isn't where I started as a woman. I've overcome a lot.
absolutely. Yeah, everybody kind of thinks, like, hey, when they read him in my shoes, they like, do we have the same person? We have the right person we know today. And I'm like, yeah, hey, I was going through, I went through a lot. So I just, as I think I mentioned to, a lot of people know I had my twins at Monique and Monica. I had them at 17 years old. So I was really pregnant at 16. And people were really kind of telling me, hey, life is, it's going to be such a struggle, which it was, no doubt. I mean, I would never deny it, but, people counted me out, they really counted me out, but I was always determined to really make something of myself, So it was, my daughters were a blessing to me. They slowed me down. They gave me a purpose in life. And it just worked out fine. So I just encourage anybody, even if you find yourself in those situations, when you're a teenager, just always believe in yourself and never give up. Yeah.
Never give up. And if you guys need that extra boost, just go grab the book. Here's the book. This is how it looks. Go grab the book, read it, and get that inspiration from a woman that looks like us, who's been through
Yes.
it, overcome it, and who
Yes.
is so successful. So that's just one of how many books, Miss Hampton?
Girl, I actually have lost track. I kid you not, because I've ghost written so many stories. I have so many anthologies. I have so many books with my name. I don't even count anymore. I stopped at I think it was 38 plus. If you notice in my bio, I always say 38 plus books. Yeah, because I don't even keep up anymore because I still do some ghost writing as well.
Wow. So
Yeah.
before we get into like your best-selling series, the Naughty series, 38 books, ghostwriting for people, writing movies, writing scripts. When being a writer is televised, it's almost like you go through these do you ever it seems like you don't get writer's block at all.
Girl, it's so, you know what, Count, it's so crazy. I tell everybody these stories about me writing. If you were in my house and you would see me sitting here writing my stories, you would say, this lady is crazy. Something is really wrong with her. I mean, I'm talking to myself. I'm sitting here just been taking hours and hours and hours. I will not pull myself away from the computer. I do not get writer's block. I have never experienced that. It's all in my head. And I mean, I whip them out like that. I can get them out. I can get a book out in a week. A lot of people say, are you serious? I'm like, yes, I can do that. Now I don't sleep, but I can do it. My characters won't let me sleep. They don't let me sleep. So, yeah. So it's fun. I am definitely living in my purpose. The gift that God blessed me with, girl, it's every day. It's writing every day, writing something.
So, and my college professor told me, my English teacher, he said he's an editor, and he said that if you want to get into writing, the easiest way is to do short stories. Have you ever done a short story? Is that where you started, or did you start?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I do short stories all the time. Like sometimes, and those are the anthologies. You'll find some books out here just so where I have anthologies with other writers. It's like 5 of us or 3 of us in a book. So those are really short stories. And so yeah, those I can, really just whip those out really fast. Once I get the story in my head, it's a done deal. It's a wrap because I can't sleep until it's out. So yeah, so yeah.
Any friends, any experiences, like, or is it all made up, or are you pulling
Oh
from
my God.
friend experiences? Can we tell
Girl,
us some friends, some sisters, some cousins?
don't talk to me. Do not tell me your story because it will go in a book.
Listen, y'all, she
No,
told me. I'm sorry.
yes, I tell everybody that. No, I mean I'm just kidding, but I do write a lot. A lot of my stuff is pulled from real life experiences. A lot of it is a lot. And I just, sometimes unless I write a lot of fiction stuff, and I really do. When people like reach out to me and say, "Hey, I need you to write this or write that for me," and then I'll just listen to their stories, and so that's where the fiction side really comes in at. But yeah, I love real life situations. A lot of my experiences and everything is in those books that people read. Yeah.
Okay, so the Naughty series. Who inspired
Uh-oh.
that, honey? Because it's somebody trying to get this womanizer, and she is not going to stop until she get him.
No, nobody's gonna get him. Nobody's gonna get Jalen Rogers. His just, I have to talk about him every time I do interviews because the Naughty series is what actually put Brenda Hampton on the map. This is a 22 plus year series. It's been out that long, and readers are still in love with this series. I just cannot wait for the movie. It's just the series is just 8 books. It's an 8-book series, so it's so hard for me to kind of condense everything down into a movie or either a TV series. So I'm working on doing that. I've been pounding pavement, just really trying to get that done because it is coming. It's definitely coming. My readers are like, "Come on, Brenda, forget all this other stuff. Come on."
You gotta see it on screen. So I have to ask,
Yeah.
right? When you sat down and wrote book 1 of the Naughty series,
Mm-hmm.
how soon did you know? Like, I know, because I know when you sat down, Mrs. Hampton, that it wasn't like, okay, I'm gonna have 8 of these. I know that. Wait, first, let me back up. What is your sign? Because that's gonna tell me everything I need.
Take a guess. Okay, take a guess. One guess. Just one guess.
You have
What
to
you
be.
think?
You have to be an earth sign or a fire sign.
I'm a Gemini.
A Gemini.
See, I got all these multiple personalities. I got a lot of stuff going on. So yeah, I'm a Gemini. I'm a proud Gemini girl.
I love that. So we got a birthday coming up, honey.
Yes, my birthday is coming up.
So when you sat down and wrote book, well, let me stay on track because we girlfriends right now. Okay. Now, when you sat down and wrote book 1, how soon did book 2 come? And when did you know that you were going to have 8 books in the Naughty series?
Yeah. So what happened was the first book was called Two's Enough, Three's a Crowd. Okay. And so I self-published that book thinking, hey, look, everybody's doing the self-publishing. I know I can't get a traditional deal. I don't know anybody in the industry. And so I self-published it. And it got out there. And next thing I know, probably about 6 months as the series was out there, I started getting a lot of emails. People were emailing me about, oh, I read this book. I found this book at the library, or I found this book at on Amazon, and I just love it. I just loved it. So I just kept getting a lot of feedback. And then I reached out to a publisher, and he read it, and he was like, I need to buy this book from you, but would you be willing to make it a series? And I was like, yeah, I can make it a series because it's a lot more to tell. And so I actually put out, after book 1 came book 2, book 3, the characters wouldn't let me go, kept pulling. It was so much more to tell because there is a lot of real life situations that went on with the Naughty series. So until the story was finally told, it took 8 books to tell it. So, yeah.
It's crazy you brought up a publisher reaching out to you, because I want to know, like, a lot of people are aspiring writers, and they don't know which way to go. Do I self-publish? Mm-hmm. Do I get a publisher? Are your books under a publication, or do you self-publish at all?
Yeah, well, I started off self-publishing, and that gave me an opportunity to kind of learn the game. I needed to know how it worked. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hands-on person. I don't like to just turn things over to people. I like to learn things, learn the process. And so I learned the entire process of self-publishing. I even started publishing other people under my imprint, you know. But then when I got with the publisher, um, it was cool. It was cool. I liked it, but I didn't love it. Okay, let me just say that, because you basically give up a lot of your rights to it. The money is not what people think it is, but it helped with distribution. I needed to get into Walmart. I needed to get into Barnes and Noble. Borders at the time was open, so I needed Borders. So it just that it worked. It worked for that reason. But as far as money wise, I just found that self-publishing, it gave me a chance to really get out there and pound the pavement and meet people face to face, and you know what I'm saying, and really work even harder. So I just, when people, a lot of times I'm asked which one do I prefer? If you can self-publish and you're willing to learn it, I do. I just highly recommend self-publishing. I truly do.
Wow, and I thought you were going to say the other way around, just because they can, like you said, they can get the books in places that are typically harder for, us to do as individuals. But learning, you said learning.
Yes. Yeah, learning. And then, Amazon, the books are on, even if you self-publish, Amazon they make it, they have Audible now. They have, you can buy the paperback there. You can get the ebook. I mean, it's like, why not do it and just really work hard and get out there and make your own money, cut the middleman out? That's just my take on it. A lot of other people see it differently, because if the book does well, what I found out is if it's doing well, it can still get picked up by the major bookstores, so, and that's what happened to me as well. A lot of my self-published books went into Barnes and Nobles, and I didn't even need a traditional publisher for that. Yeah.
No. Oh, listen, y'all, we just dropped a whole bunch of gems. Okay, drop some stars, send some stars, because usually you would have to pay for this kind of juice. Okay. Miss Hampton, how do you go about collaborating with other authors? You have worked with Carl Weber, and if you guys don't know who Carl Weber is, he has a really popular show on BET Plus. What is the name of that book?
The Hamptons. He has the Hamptons, the Family Business.
The Family Business.
Yes.
That's the one.
Yes.
Yeah. How did you link with Carl Weber? And here's one of your books, right, that you worked with him on.
Yeah, it's been several. Actually, Carl has a huge catalog of Brenda Hampton books. Let me tell you, because he was actually, when I talked about the publisher, Carl is the publisher who actually reached out to me, and we met up here in St. Louis. So I've been under the Urban Books imprint for many years. So we worked together for so many years, and then I went back to self-publishing, kind of doing things on my own. And but he's been very instrumental to my success with writing and everything.
So wait, he was the publisher that called you about the Naughty series?
Yes, he was the one. He was the one who actually reached out to me. At that time, I was signed with another publisher. As I was getting ready to sign with another publisher, because somebody else reached out to me too about this Naughty series. But Carl is actually the one who it was actually him who changed it to the Naughty series. That's what we decided to call it. Yeah, it was, like I said, it was Two's Enough, Three's a Crowd, and we renamed it under Urban as the Naughty series.
That is funny. I had no idea, and I just knew I wanted to talk to you about Carl Weber because I am a huge fan of the Family Business. So I saw that you had worked with him on many things. I was like, wow, like you are extremely connected. Yeah, I'm getting to the juice. But I do want to go to the comments because Mrs. Hampton, you are getting so much love. Oh, snap. Another one of my favorite series, Plus Size Diva.
Yes, that's who you with.
Kansas Johnson is saying, so appreciate the info. Trina says, I enjoy the family business too. Oh my goodness, you are getting so much love. I think someone else talking about Jalen in the naughty series. So
yes.
So I'm gonna go to one more comment. Talking about Gemini's. Gemini in the house, boo. June 8th.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
June 24th, your birthday? The day that St. Louis gave you the proclamation?
No, actually, okay. So the proclamation is June 24th. Okay, so that's my day in St. Louis. I'm so excited. I'm going to do something so wonderful on that day. So stay tuned. I'm not talking about it yet. Just stay tuned. But yeah, so my birthday is May 21st. Yeah, gotcha. So I'll be 17 again.
Hey now. I didn't know if it was June 24th. Okay, so you're May. Wait a minute.
Yeah, so I'm May.
Then is it?
No, I think after the 21st is the cutoff in June. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Okay. I had to ask. I was wondering. Okay, y'all. Before we get into the movies and stuff, let's get into family life. Because you said, hold on now. Don't forget that I am a mother and a wife. How long have you been married?
Oh my God. Let's see. Aaron and I, oh my God, we've been together for, we've been together. Oh my God, he's going to kill me because he's sitting right here looking at me like, baby, you better get this right. And I am not going to get this right. I promise you. We've been together since 1997. We got married in 2006. So we've been married. Yeah, we've been together for a very long time. That's my soulmate. He is my rock. He is my everything. Yeah.
It's hard to do it by yourself. So to have a partner to support you and allow you to be in your feminine, creative mode, I know that so much. That helps so much. So you're twins. Talk to me about the twins, and then you have a son. You guys, we have to put these beautiful babies. We have to show them. So you have your twins and your son.
Yes, those are my babies. Yeah, those are my babies. They actually, they're all very, we have a family business. Everything we do is about the family business, and this is my whole entire family. This is everybody. A lot of families don't do is we, in addition to our business, we pool our money together to do everything. If we say we want to start a business, everybody chips in. If everybody works the business, it's just a beautiful thing. A lot of people don't know behind all this success is my family. I have a beautiful family. I just, when I hear a lot of issues with people, talking about their family and stuff, my family is just simply amazing. Every time you see me, you're going to see my family. We do this together. This is not all about Brenda Hampton. It is not. I promise you, it is not. It is Monique. It is Monica. It is Aaron. It is Joyce. It's Jarena, Cleveland, Regina. It's all of us. Even the kids. We even have the kids in on it. The babies. We have the babies. Even especially my granddaughter, my little granddaughter Dior. We are. We're prepping her to be all that she can be. Work for yourself. Start your own business. Make your own money. We will not work for anybody else. We just will not do it. Yeah.
I needed that. And that's such a blessing that you have that. We were behind the scenes talking, and I was just telling Miss Hampton, like, yeah, I can't do it all. It's so hard trying to wear all the hats, and I wear all the hats for my business. And just to trust your family with your baby, it's something that I need to do. So thank you for reinstilling that in me, to just be able to go sometimes and allow help and ask for help. 2024 has definitely shown me to ask for help.
Yes. Let me tell you.
Yes.
It's hard. It's hard to even ask for it. They know everybody still get mad at me because I ain't gone too tight. It's hard to let go. But just, I can honestly say a couple years ago, I just couldn't do it anymore. It was too much. And I got everybody together. I said, hey, y'all, check this out. Let's do it this way. Let's set this up and let's do it this way. And we were just all in. We kind of bounced ideas and stuff off each other. And we said, let's go. And I let go. They will disagree. I promise you, you're probably going to have them right now typing saying, she lied, she lied, she lied. It's hard. I mean, it's hard. It really is. I still kind of have my hands in everything. I do. It's just, look at Joy. She's laughing. I see that come up. She knows. I mean, she knows how I am, but I just like things, I like things done right. I'm not a perfectionist. I don't believe in that, but I want things done right, and my family is just, they really are in this with me. And I just thank God for them all. I love y'all.
That's so great. That is so great. And before we hop into Miss Brenda Hampton movies and production and screenwriting, I wonder if you guys know another little secret. It's not a secret. It's a big thing. But do you guys know that Mrs. Hampton has a store in West County Mall? What inspired Dolls in Style? I feel like you have just this love for dolls. I follow your Facebook and you post the most beautiful Black styled dolls. Where did this inspiration come from?
It is so cute. My little Dowling style concept, it actually started inside of, I had a store out at the Galleria, Wall Street company, where we house brands by women entrepreneurs. So inside of that store, I had the little Dowling style concept where you can choose the doll, you dress the doll up and then you put the shoes on, put everything in a little box. And it was just, it was a hit. It just was a total hit. It actually wound up taking over my store at the Galleria. And so then I was like, the Galleria was just raving about it. So I had a lady it was talked about so much that a lady at West County Mall reached out to me and she was like, hey, we have a empty space out here. Would you like to bring the Dowling style concept out here? And I was like, yeah, let me do that. And so we set up shop there, and it is just, they absolutely love our store. It is just a big hit out at the mall. We have our little birthday parties. The kids come in, the girls come in, especially they lay on our little chase that we have. It's just a beautiful thing. I am really, really hopeful that we're going to expand our store. We want to give people some opportunities to franchise it as well, because we've had a lot of people ask about that. So stay tuned. Dowling Style is gonna, listen, Build-A-Bear is a $1 billion company now. We're coming for them. We're gonna come for them.
I know that's right. Black girl powerhouse.
Yes, that's it, baby. Black girl powerhouse. Yes.
Listen, I know y'all see the ticker on the bottom. Like, share, and follow. Share this to your friends. Send this to their inbox. Share this live, because she is Black girl magic, okay, and beautiful.
Thank you.
Let's talk about these movies, Hunty, because Miss Brenda Hampton has a dope movie on Tubi right now called The Blood Brothers.
Yes, girl. Oh my God, where do I start? Girl, this, now what you want to talk? You want to talk about the Blood Brothers, or you want to talk about all of, a lot of people don't know I have so many movies on Tubi that I actually work with other producers. I wrote the scripts for those, and it's so many of them out there, y'all. I'm just, like I said, I'm just so excited. My Blood Brothers, though, is the one that I actually wrote with Nikki and Michelle. We came up with this little concept. We wrote it. We had a blast writing this story, and then I moved this thing into production. And as you know, with the cast that we put together, y'all, my blood brothers turned out to be everything. So if you haven't, I'm listening. If you're looking at this and you haven't seen it, go to Tubi right now and watch the Blood Brothers. Just go to Tubi right now and check it out.
Yes, yeah. So it is great. I have so many questions about the Blood Brothers, but first I have to tell you, because that's when I learned about you. So you inspired. I have been acting, I say about 10 years ago. And then life started lifing, right? And I kind of slowed down. The projects that I had worked on kind of slowed down. And then out of nowhere, I'm 5 months postpartum, and Dana Christian reached out to me with the script to audition for Savannah.
Yes, it was Savannah. That is correct. Yeah.
I'm telling you, they say indecision is the worst decision that you could. It was the worst thing that you could never do, make a decision. I made the wrong decision in saying I'm not ready to hop back into this, because when I saw the production, I cried.
Oh,
but that was God telling me, girl, this is what you were born to do. This is what you've been doing. If you let another opportunity like this pass you up, I'm going to personally whoop your, God said ass to me. He said, I'm going to whoop your.
Yes.
So you definitely inspire me to just put it all behind me and say, you know what? I have to get back into what I love and who I truly am in essence. And Blood Brothers was it for me. It was.
That's beautiful.
You were working with Quan. I got a song with Quan back when I was 14 years old rapping. You were working with Quan. Me and Shorty grew up together. Zach and Jason are like my brothers, So it was so crazy. Like, that was just the moment for me. You did that for me. And I'm just so grateful for your art and your creativity and your drive as a woman.
That is that's so sweet. Dana told me, I think Dana told me a couple weeks ago, we were talking, and he mentioned you, back when we were filming the Blood Brothers, but I didn't know you. At that time. And then he told, he mentioned to me, he said, Brenda, that was, it was Countess, it was Sunshine, that's who I had asked to be. So I said, oh my God, that was her. Yeah. And we just, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Okay. We're going to let that go. We got so much more to come.
We have so much.
We have so much more to come. And honey, I already told you, I got the perfect part. I know.
So I have to ask, right? Because I was tuned in. I was locked in during the whole production. I think I was on live with Shorty while it was happening. And it was an ice freaking storm while y'all was filming. And a lot of people kept asking me when I was, sharing the movie and stuff like that. They don't look like it was shot here in St. Louis. How was filming in the ice storm? How was filming with Quan, with Shorty, with all those are like tremendously different personalities in each guy.
Let me tell you something. First of all, the whole cast, our whole entire cast was phenomenal. The whole entire cast. Everybody came in, they showed up. We had bad weather. We surely did, but everybody showed up. We were out there in the freezing cold, just, getting things done, making it happen. I will never, ever film again in the wintertime. It is out. If we can't get it done in the summer or springtime, fall, it won't happen until the following year, okay? But everybody just delivered. All the Blood Sisters, the Savannah, Mylesia Simone played her, Seven Lee, Sydney Bailey, Jason, Zach, Shorty, Jaquan, and of course Demetrius. He's from Detroit. Y'all, let me tell you, and I won't even forget about the kids, every single person. And I'm not just saying this. I'm telling you, I'm not just saying it. Our set was flawless. It was flawless. Dana Christian came in. He did his thing. I brought in April Spencer. She helped us out. And honey, I will not forget about my family. I'm telling you, they were there. They showed up. We had the most fun on this Blood Brothers set. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. It set the bar really high for us. So all future productions, man, we got our work cut out for us.
How long did it take to film the whole movie?
We filmed the whole movie in 10 days. Dana kept saying, Brenda, he was like, Brenda, we are not going to do this. We are not going to do it. Don't let me forget about Adrian Petrosian. He is the bomb. Our DOP is off the chain. He really is. So these guys, this team that I have found here in St. Louis to pull these movies off, man, I'm telling you, just wonderful people, very talented. Everybody brought something to the table. And when I say delivered, they delivered. They truly, truly delivered.
So I have to ask you this because you know I had Zach on, and Zach, that's my boy, right? But when Zach came out with that African accent and nailed it, killed it.
Yes.
So when you cast it for his character, did you know he was gonna have that accent?
Let me tell you something with Zach. I had no idea he was gonna. Well, with the accent was there. We were like scrambling, trying to find who's gonna do this, who's gonna do this, who can do it. Me and Dave, we were on the phone every day. Me and Dave was like, oh. And so then Jason was the one who actually recommended Zach. And so I reached out to him and I said, hey, I got this role. Now, I don't know if you can do this or not, but can you do this accent? And let me tell you, Zach actually, this shows how skilled and talented he is.
Yes.
He took that role and just owned it. You hear me? And we were so shocked when we were going through rehearsals and he was doing that accent. We were cracking up. We just had a blast. It was a lot of fun. He just nailed it. And the good thing about it, one thing that he did that was just so awesome was, see, the Blood Brothers, of course, is a suspense thriller. Okay. Zach made it so funny and so entertaining to watch that now we have it as a comedy too. So, so people who like comedy don't really like all the, the suspense thriller horror type thing. They find a lot of humor in it because of his role. So it was like I say, just well done. If my blood brothers see this, I love y'all. Y'all did the thing, my blood sisters. Phenomenal. Just phenomenal.
Man, I got to put you on the spot. It's always a part of my show where I put people on the spot and I make them choose. Don't think about it. All right, you ready? Quan, Shorty, Zach, or Jason? Don't think.
I can't even do that. I can't do it, because they were all so amazing in their own little way. See, they all brought something so different to the table. See, Shorty had to be my AJ. Jaquan had to be who he was. You know what I'm saying? It was no comparison. It's just no comparison at all. None. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'll give you a name, and let me give you a name. I'll give you a name. I'm gonna say Dana Christian.
Dana Christian. Okay.
Just all right. Bomb. Okay. How about that?
I had to put you on the spot, and I didn't mean in performance. I just mean whoever. I don't know what I meant. I was just putting you on the spot. Okay, we just go
right.
So the Blood Brothers, well, you guys make sure you go and watch it. I'm gonna pop up the cover of the Blood Brothers one quick time so that you guys can see it. Make sure you type in the word "the" if you search it on Tubi. That's the Blood Brothers. Go and watch it. Support St. Louis. Everybody is amazing. Everybody is amazing. I was just messing with Miss Hampton and putting her on the spot. So the moment you all have been waiting for, I want you guys to know that there is a huge casting coming up this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the ITV network. It is literally next door to where the old loft was. Mrs. Hampton is casting for 2 movies.
Yes, 2 movies. Yes, 2 movies. We'll be there for Freedom Relieved. I am so excited about this film. Let me tell you. Yes, that's my girl, Joyce Davis, Miss Monk. Listen, we tore this script up. Do you hear me? This story is going to just rock y'all to the core. It really is. It is an amazing story about it's her true story. It's basically her true story where she was, of course, Miss Monk is this rapper from St. Louis. She's trying to find her way. She's going through all this stuff, all these challenges that she faces. And she's wondering why things, aren't really working out as she planned. So her cousin comes to her and like, look, give all that let all that rap stuff go and go work in this do some home health care stuff for me. And I need you to take care of these two ladies with MS. And so she like, look, I'll go and do it, but I'm not giving this rap stuff up. I'm not giving up the rap game. So she goes to work for these take care of these two ladies with MS. And one of the ladies is a racist. She doesn't like Black people. So her and Joyce kind of have this real combative thing going on, but they wound up just truly loving each other, growing together, learning about, different cultures from each other. It's a beautifully written story, a love story. I call it a love story between two women who couldn't be more different. So that's what Freedom Relieved is all about. We are going to go with that one first for sure. So we have so many roles available. We want to find this talent in St. Louis. And we're going to find it. We're going to find it for our movies. So be sure to come out and, and just show what you got. Some people already have their sides for Freedom Relieved. We are going to be giving movie sides out, at the casting call for people to come in and just show us what they got. The other movie, of course, is My Curvarella. And that is the Black Cinderella story. This is the woman with curves. The lady with curves. Yes, she can find love too. And so we're really excited about that one because we're going to bring in so much talent from St. Louis. And especially, I'm so excited. One of the scenes that I'm so excited about is the gala. The gala, oh my God, the gala in St. Louis is going to be massive. So yes, we honey, listen, we get ready to shut it down here. We get ready to shut it down, blow it up, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna blow it up with movies. So we're just excited about everybody coming out and showing us what they can do.
I'm there with bells and whistles on. I'm there ready to audition. We do have a few questions. I definitely want to go to the comments because this is what the people came for. Everybody wants to be on set with you, Mrs. Hampton. So
yes.
He says the auditions are, I guess he's trying to ask, are the auditions taking place in St. Louis, Missouri or Chicago? Kevin, they are taking place in St. Louis, Missouri. They're taking place. Let's see. Someone actually dropped here we go. Someone actually dropped the address. So there is the address. And then if you continue to watch the live, I'm going to go ahead and put up the information really quickly for the casting. But all the information is here on the casting. You can, Mrs. Hampton is going to share the live. She'll have all that information on her page as well. This will be done at the TV network. If you see right here, I don't know if you can see that casting call date. And then you'll see it at the bottom of the ticker as well for Freedom Relieved and Curvarella. And then, so someone else had a question I want to get to. Now, I want you to answer this if you don't mind, Mrs. Hampton. My 5-year-old son wants to be an actor. Do you have any roles for a young boy, says Aaron?
Yes. Okay. So we do, in one of the movies, we do have roles available for a young boy, not as young as 5. But what I recommend is come out. We'd like to meet your son because we're going to be doing other movies. What I tell everybody, sometimes what I do is if I like a person so much, I will create a role for you, so don't just shy away. Don't think, oh, well, they don't have anything for me. We want to meet the kids. We want to meet teenagers. We want to meet the adults. Please bring your son out. Please bring him out if you're able to. Okay.
That's awesome. We have another question. This is a good question. Can we bring props for the sides?
Absolutely. Listen, if you want to, when you come in to rehearse and you're doing your lines, honey, bring it. Be different. Bring whatever you need to bring. Come in and show, like I say, show up and show out. Try to stand out because it's going to be a lot of people there. Stand out from the others. We're going to remember you. Okay. We're going to remember you if you do something different, So yes, absolutely.
Girl, what kind of props you trying to bring? Right. I want to know. I'm trying to figure this out because you set my game up. Hold on, let me go get some nail polish.
Yes.
Erin says, "Wonderful. We'll see you Saturday. Should we wear anything in particular?" Another great question.
No, and nothing in particular. Just just come in. Like I said, feel. We want you to be comfortable. Be comfortable because I know a lot of people are nervous in these moments and stuff. We want you to feel comfortable. Wear your jeans, whatever you want to wear. If you want to come in heels, you want to come in your sweatsuit, whatever. Just, get those lines out and show us you deserve to be on that movie set. Okay.
She says where did it go? She says, "I'm bringing my nail polish."
Yeah, bring the nail polish. Bring it.
Somebody says, "Who's bringing donuts?" Oh God, we gotta be out here.
Okay, yes, bring the donuts, bring the pickles. Yes, my pickle lady, bring the pickles.
Girl, I love pickles. Don't play. We gonna be on set.
Twist my pickle, baby. Let me give them a shout out. Twist my pickle. You gotta get your pickles from Twist My Pickles, you vet. Okay.
Somebody said they're bringing a stethoscope. That is so awesome. All right. I know you have a whole family to get to. I just want to ask you one more question. Give advice to any person wanting to become an author or a screenwriter. What would you tell them?
You know what? I've been asked this question for so many years. This is just the one question that everybody always asks me. And I'm going to answer. And I just did this with another interview that I did. And it's 2 words. And this is all I'm going to say. Do you. Do you. Just do you. Do you to your best. Okay. Do you. Stop wasting time. Listen. Stop wasting time and second guessing yourself, not believing in yourself. Step out on faith. Be ready to shine. Do you. If you want to write that novel, I can't tell you how to write the novel. Write it. It's simple. Write it. A lot of people, how do I write it? Just write it. Just do you. How do I act? Well, you come out and you just do you. You be you. You just do it. All you have to do is show up. Show up for yourself. Do you. It's simple. I don't even elaborate on it anymore. Yes, stop procrastinating. Absolutely. Yep. That's it.
I love that. One more thing from you. Tell people how to reach you on social media, you can find books on Amazon, on Tubi. Let them know how to support you because we have to support you and give you your flowers now.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, everybody knows I'm at BrendaMHampton.com. If you Google me, I'm not the white lady, I'm the black lady. Okay. It's 2 Brenda Hamptons. I'm that one. I'm that one. And just, it's so much out there. I've had a wonderful career with writing, with films, even more, just my whole entire life. Everything is out there. If you Google me, I know a lot of people been Googling me. I can see it. My website, I can see it. I see y'all out there. I see you. And that's good. But all my information is out there. It's easy to contact me. Like I said, just go to my website, BrendaMHampton.com. It'll show you where you can contact me if you have any questions or, any questions or concerns. You just want to ask. I am called the go-to person because I like to help out a lot of people. And so I don't mind. I really don't. Just our only thing that I ask is serious inquiries only. Do not waste my time.
I know that's right.
Yeah. Yep.
It has truly been an honor and a blessing. And thank you so much for coming out last Thursday. Thank you just for being amazing, man, and being a woman that I can look up to, because being that little Black girl, I didn't have a Brenda Hampton, and I'm honored to have. I didn't even talk about the book I got. Hold up. So I'm finna get into this. Okay, y'all start the Hampton. There's another one.
You got, but real quick, you got to get part 2 too, baby, honey. That part 1 is good. Part 2 is great. Okay. And then as far as, remember, I want to say this to you. I was that little girl too. Yeah. I was that little girl too. But that was then and this is now. You know? Yeah. So thank you. I thank you, Queen, for allowing me to come on and shine. And you keep shining too. And I will always support you. And anytime you want me to come back, I am here. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Everybody, thank you guys so much for tuning in, for all your wonderful comments, for all of your support. Please like and share and send stars so that we can keep bringing amazing people on. Mrs. Hampton, I will see you on Saturday. Everybody, I will see you guys on Saturday. Let's do this. Let's show up for St. Louis Saturday from 11 to 6 at the ITV network for the casting call, the biggest casting call St. Louis has ever had. Mrs. Hampton, beautiful night, and thank you so very much.
Thank you, sweetie. Love you.
Bye. Love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.